Hello, what's up, Dewey here? I know it's been a while, but today we've got a little, hopefully a quick video on how to assemble the HEKTAR. HEKTAR? I don't know. That's what I'm calling it. And this one here is actually the HEKTAR floor lamp from IKEA. Right now it's retailing for I think $89.99 or so, depending on maybe where you're located and stuff. And it says down there in the fine print, designed by Ola Huanborg. Sorry for butchering the name. Or maybe I got it right, I don't know. So anyways, if you're in Costa Mesa, this is in stock right now. So, let me tend to the box here, and we'll get to the assembly part. Alright, so there it is, in all its glory. And, yeah, and let me show you the box. So someone designed this light. Someone also designed the box to go around the light. Same person? I don't know. But I recovered the instructions. Yeah, it looks a lot like this here. Yeah. Oh, I gave it away. That's what it looks like at the end. And so, inside this little 4-page readable here, you got some safety stuff. This is talking about it has a polarized plug, so one side's bigger than the other. And it has some warning and cautions there, right, in different languages. And this page here, I always like this guy right here. Look at that. He needs this. So that there's a generic crescent wrench or an adjustable wrench, and I have one here, like this right here. Pretty nice, yeah, pretty hefty. But you know what? Maybe my tool's too big for this job, so we'll go down to the smaller size, right? Because sometimes, you know, a big tool is not what you need. Then don't be this guy here, or gal. Face it, looks like a guy. He has questions, right? Call the store, or watch my video. This right here, you have a hat. You have these parts here to talk about, right? And it shows you how it kind of goes together already. And that's that. So, let's get to it here. First off, we will zoom a little bit closer, because there's some parts here that you don't probably need. And by the way, that base, that's heavy. That's like, I don't know, 50 pounds or something, 45 pounds. It's like an Olympic plate at your gym or something. So, we got this right here. At the end of this, there's this cardboard that sticks in here. Carefully fish this stuff around. This is like a three-way staff, right? Three-way, what's it called? Three-section staff, maybe? In the Kung Fu world. But let me swing this around, because it has this cord that goes through it, and you need the cord through it. You like this here. And then you also have all this here plastic tubing protection, which I'm going to leave it on for right now. So you basically get your two pieces together, and we'll swoop, get this through here and thread this on very carefully, not cross-threading it at all. And I'm holding the top part with this part steady and screwing on the bottom part. You don't want that wire being twisted around. Tight, right? Not ogre strength tight, but tight enough. Then, the bottom one here, the third section, bring this up like so, bring this one down, feed this cord through it. Like so. Same thing. I'll twist the bottom part on, keeping the top part here all tight and not moving. Okay, now that leaves us with this here, and we just need to pull out the cardboard from that plug right down here. So pull this cupboard out. And same thing, it's there to keep the chafing off the cord. And pull this up. And this here can go right in through there. Let me go back around the side here. Let's see. There. Now, on the bottom there, which you might have seen it already, is right there. So you have down there a couple of washers. Focus. Okay, so got a couple of washers here. They have little locking abilities on them, and a nut. And so that's going to go back up underneath there. So I'm going to change the position of this and get back with it. Very carefully lay the whole thing down on its front, I guess. And so, important thing here is that you got this heavy base, nice, heavy. You got the threads here coming through. You got not one, but two of these washers that kind of lock together. I guess I figured that one was not strong enough maybe to hold it. But, ooh, and you got tight dimensions here. Get in there. One. Oh, maybe what you got is actually a notch on this thing. Yeah, so, I don't know if you can see it, there's a flat, there's a round curve, and a flat and a flat. So make sure those two flats line up to the shaft that's also flat there coming out. Right, and then you got your nut. Oh, you pull this through a little bit, make sure that all the cable's through here. You got your nut on there. Start it by hand, make sure you don't cross thread it. But what I'm talking about positioning, and so you have this part that goes down like this, and the light part that has, you know, the curve, that's also going down. So it's going to hang over this hanging part here. Got it? If it's the other way, it might fall over. But maybe not. It says this base is heavy. I like to give it a little shake here. Okay, so it's pretty snug. And then comes a little tool. Not the big tool, but the little one. And I kind of give it a little twist, making sure that the whole thing's not rotating. And that's only half ogre strength to tighten that up. So, this little thing, and I don't know why they do it, maybe it's how they do it, maybe it's European, but this here's your little clicker, right? Click, 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 click. And there's another light that I've had experience from IKEA where this thing didn't work so good. Like the light would keep like going out. Like the light itself was LED, lasts for 10,000 years, but once the light bulb burnt, you check the whole thing. And I found out that it seems like it burns out, but no, it's just this part here, the connection's bad in it. It's not this product, it's another product. This has some cord, 2 prongs. Yeah, and I guess this just kind of goes like that. Like this, or there's a few other spots you can go under because you have a thicker part here, then not so thick here. So I can go out the back here, you can go out the sides, the front a little bit. Right? Are we done? No, we still got the party hat part. Right? Metal. This says in here 53 watt type A lamp bulb. Max. And it says it comes with an E26 53 watt bulb. It says it includes. Probably LED. I don't know. I don't see it offhand, so let me look for that. And I'll set this thing back up to get this going on. Also, for this stuff here, you can carefully try to, peel it off. I got some snippers. Just kind of get in there and do like so. There, beautiful. Okay, onto the top hat. All right, speak to the microphone. So up here, we got this part here that unscrews. Okay. All right, goes like that. And then we get this top hat thing here, which fits right up in there. And then guess what? We screw this back in there. Now, it feels like cheap, flimsy plastic, but maybe it's nylon. No. There we go. Don't cross thread. And once again, you don't need ogre strength for this, but you know, snug it up, doesn't move around. Yeah, that's in there. Now, your light bulb goes right in here, but guess what? I read that box wrong. Instead of includes, I believe it says excludes. So someone has to go find the light bulb. Turn this thing to the side here a little bit. You can see right here, there's one on each side. You can kind of loosen these up a little bit, and then this thing here, you can move, you know, like up and down, whatever. Give you some directional light, like so. Otherwise, you know, this goes behind like a couch or a, I don't know, over something. You know, maybe a reading lamp. Who knows? But that's it. That seems to be how easy it is to put together the HEKTAR. Looks like I defeated this one. All right, me and my gigantic tool. And yeah, questions, comments, leave them down below in the messages. And thanks for watching. I got another thing I'm doing here from IKEA, so I better get on it. Different video though.